Vote for her because she knows how to get the job done.
Vote for her because she's fun.
Vote for her because she doesn't disappoint.
Vote for her because she believes in teamwork.
Vote for her because she's responsible.
Vote for Arena for school captain because she is lit.
Vote for her because she's fun.
Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I know I haven't been active for a while now, but the reason is that I was at Brown attending their pre-college program. I had taken a 3-week long course on artificial intelligence, a computational account of intelligence, and I'll be posting a video soon on my experience there. But for now, this is my speech for the post of school captain. So while I was at Brown, elections were going on in my school, and initially we had to self-nominate ourselves, where we had to answer 5 questions. Some of the questions were, what is your vision of an ideal school? What changes you wish to bring in the school? And then we had to note down our academic credentials on national level or state level, school level, and then our attendance and just a personality and SUPW kind of form that we had to fill out. And ultimately the school had nominated me for 2 posts, the school captain and school vice captain, and this was my speech for it. Since I was at Brown, there was a vast difference in the time, EST and IST of course. So while it was 8 a.m. IST, the time when I had to give my speech, it was around 12 a.m. and ultimately I had class the other day. I had to wake up 6 a.m. and it was kind of hectic for me just to learn the entire speech and give it, and also sleep on time and manage to get up the next day for class. So that was something that went on. A tip that I would give for anyone writing their speech for any kind of post, maybe student council for your school or in any other area, would be that when you note down qualities like discipline or determination or responsible nature of someone or your leadership qualities, always follow them by a personal experience that you have. It could be an experience you've had in school, maybe an interaction with a teacher that helped you grow, or from which you have learned a lot, or helped you change, or impacted you in a very unique way. Or it could be a particular program that you attended, or some kind of course that you did maybe, or a post that you were in earlier. If you were in your student council earlier as well, you could quote that. For me, I was in middle school, I was the literary head, and in high school earlier in 9th grade, I was the editorial board member. So I also included that in my speech because those were like examples of my leadership qualities, also my creative skills as a writer. So that was something that I included. For you, I would recommend just always include personal experiences. It not only differentiates you from other candidates, but it also connects you with the heart of the listener, because that ultimately sets you apart. Everyone honestly can quote qualities like I'm responsible, or I have leadership qualities, or I'm disciplined, I'm determined. But what sets you apart is your personal experiences, where you actually display those qualities or where you earn those qualities from. So always try to include that. Secondly, if you have students listening to you, or this is a part of your campaigning, then always include the vision you have or how you are looking forward to help the students. Put a line or something that relates you to them. For example, in my speech, I put something like, I have been in your place earlier. So that kind of relates you to the listener, and it kind of helps them relate to you as well. So that is something that again sets you apart from other candidates. Include why should they vote for you and not for other candidates. What is in you that should kind of appeal them, or what is your vision, or what action you're planning to take which others probably wouldn't be able to do. That, and end on a very humble note. Try not to look overconfident. If you have a lot of skills and you're quoting them in your speech, there's a very high chance that you might sound overconfident. Try not to do that. Do not make your speech only about you and your skills. Try to relate that to your students. What are you going to do for them? What actions are you going to take for school? How you being elected for that post is going to impact your school, bring change in school. How is it going to impact students? Try not to make it all about yourself. Try not to make it sound as if you are overconfident or you have ego or something like that. Always end on a good, humble note. And always try to relate to students, add a line or two, talking about how you are a part of them. Ultimately, it is your goal to help them, and it's your goal to help the school, give back to the school what it has given to you. And the more humble you sound, the better. The more personal experiences you include, the better. The more skills that you have, you quote in the form of your experiences, the better. And always include your vision. You might feel that it's the most cliche thing to do, to include that I want to do this and I want to do that, but your vision is what also sets you apart from other people. So always include that. And I am just going to include the video of my speech in this video, and I hope that these tips have been helpful for you. Try not to make your speech too general, as if I've heard speeches where people just say that I'm really responsible, I'm determined, I have good leadership skills, vote for me. And that is something that everyone is going to say. So don't make it very general. Kind of make it problem specific, or occasion specific, or just specific in general, right? So I hope these tips have been helpful, and I am going to be attaching my speech as well. So if you like it, please like this video, comment down below any experience that you have had as part of the student council, or if you hope to be in the student council in the future, and if this speech actually helped you. It is rightly said, the very essence of leadership is to have a vision. It's got to be a vision you articulate clearly and forcefully on every occasion. Good morning, one and all present here. My name is Araina Saxena, and I have been nominated for the post of school captain. Today, as I speak to you from the prestigious Brown University in United States of America, I reflect on the past 13 years and counting that I've spent in this school, and how this school has groomed me to fight against all odds and pursue my passion. If given an opportunity, I am determined to use my experience and skills to achieve the utmost best for the students and contribute to the school's prestige. In 9th grade, as a student council member, I had the first-hand experience of working in the council and saw the school captain leading the student council and performing all his responsibilities laboriously. That's when I knew that this responsibility is something I've always wanted to undertake. Looking back, I believe that several micro experiences in my life have prepared me for this. For example, when I started Uthan, an NGO, I had to push the envelope from all corners, from gathering members to managing projects. My can-do attitude and discipline is what made Uthan possible. And a school captain needs both these qualities in abundance. While writing my book, balancing academics while editing 375 pages and more multiple times was an arduous task. It included coordinating with illustrators and calligraphers, dealing with creative and financial aspects, and presenting my book to eminent literary personalities. This entire process required strong communication, management, and planning skills. Having been in the council twice in both middle school and high school, I've become accustomed to the way the council overcomes its roadblocks. I believe that working in a team can be challenging at times, but most often it is an excellent opportunity to discover new perspectives and uncover creative ideas. Attending the Brown University pre-college program required living a completely independent lifestyle while carrying out academic responsibilities and adjusting to a different classroom environment simultaneously. I soon adjusted myself according to the demands of the program to make most of the opportunity. The exposure added to my personality as I met several international students, each with their own aims and goals, and this reaffirmed my faith that one with the proper guidance will shine. And I wish to be your help in this case. I was once the person listening to these speeches and therefore acknowledge all the emotions a voter goes through, from excitement to the sense of responsibility that comes when voting for a deserving school captain. I will offer a helping hand when you need it, will become your voice when you need to be heard. You can count on me to get the job done. I wish to be an approachable person with whom you can share your ideas, address your concerns, and together we will grow. While some might have considered my qualifications, others might just be planning to vote for the person whose picture looks the best. Irrespective of what metric you choose to vote for, may the best person win, because Billabong High deserves an exceptional school captain. Thank you.